Hello and welcome. Before we start, I'd like to introduce who we are. Make Happen is the Essex-based part of the Uni Connect programme, and Future Ready is a programme within Make Happen that is full of free events and activities designed for students in FE colleges and sixth forms throughout Essex. Our aim at Make Happen and Uni Connect is to support you in making the best decisions and taking steps towards your future. My name is Jade, and today we're going to learn about the important differences of studying a degree and completing a degree apprenticeship, which may help you in making informed decisions about your next steps. So, to get started, I want to highlight some key facts about apprenticeships and university degrees. As an apprentice, you'll receive a paid salary. As it stands, the national minimum wage starts at £3.90 for apprenticeships. However, salaries for the higher level apprenticeships usually start at a much higher rate, depending on the location, the level of apprenticeships, and other factors. 20% of your time will also be spent in off-the-job training or learning, and the other 80% of your time is spent in employment. For example, you may spend 1 day a week training and the other 4 in employment. Your off-the-job training can be done at FE colleges, universities, independent training providers, or even employer providers. Whilst in employment, you'll be treated like any other employee with holiday pay and a contract of employment. You'll be given real responsibilities, and on completion, if studying a degree level apprenticeship, you'll have a degree which is equally as accredited to an undergraduate degree. There are also over 90 universities that offer degree apprenticeships. When looking for an undergraduate degree, there are over 500,000 courses available across the UK, with over 395 providers. Most undergraduate degrees are 3 years long, and some have the opportunity to extend your course to a 4-year programme. There are several options when choosing your degree, including the option to study abroad. Study abroad can be done for a term, a year, or your entire university life, and you can choose many destinations, including France, the Netherlands, Japan, Italy, and Australia. There is also the option of completing a placement year during your degree, where you'll work as a full-time employee. This placement year can also be done abroad. While studying at university, you can receive financial support through student finance, and some universities also offer bursaries and scholarships too. One thing to remember is that you can still apply for university and a degree apprenticeship at the same time if you're unsure on what you want to do. The pros and the cons for each option will vary depending on who you are, because what you find a pro and what I find a pro are individual to us as people. The overall benefits from studying a degree apprenticeship is that you'll be gaining valuable on-the-job experience, you'll be earning a wage whilst you're studying, and you'll also be exempt from paying tuition fees. Studying an undergraduate degree at university will leave your career more open-ended in terms of future possibilities. This is because a university education can allow you to target a broader range of careers than you can through an apprenticeship. Both an apprenticeship and an undergraduate degree will put you in a good position when searching for a job. It's just that apprenticeships are quite restrictive in the sense that they are specific to one job role. Going to university will also allow you to develop several transferable soft skills, such as social skills. You may actually be quite surprised at the scope of apprenticeships that are available. There are several subjects available, such as the ones appearing on the screen now. Some apprenticeships are available to start at level 6, which is your degree level, others at level 7, which is master's degree level, and some you're actually able to work through from level 4 all the way to level 7, with level 4 being equivalent to your A-levels. Like I have previously mentioned, there are over 500,000 different undergraduate courses to choose from, which can be useful if you're still unsure on what you want to do. Broader subjects can keep your options open. For example, if you were to study English language at degree level, then this could open up possibilities in speech therapy, teaching, journalism, and so on. Here are some examples of degrees available throughout the UK. So, let's talk about learning styles. Apprenticeships usually appeal to individuals who are looking at an alternative route to gain a degree. They take more of a practical approach with specific training that is aimed at a specific career. As an apprentice, you'll learn your trade by actually doing the job. You'll be gaining hands-on experience and will therefore be able to apply your skills immediately. Undergraduate degrees, on the other hand, are focused on education and research. They have more of a theory-based approach where you'll be attending lectures and seminars, and you'll also be required to do some independent study. Let's talk about the cost. Degree apprenticeships are fully funded by the government and your employer, which means that you will be exempt from paying tuition fees. You will, however, have to fund your travel to and from your employment, but you will be earning a wage. On the other hand, undergraduate degrees and people who study these have to pay tuition fees. And if you're thinking about moving away from home, you'll have to think about things like accommodation, food, travel to and from university or travel to and from home. And if you're thinking about commuting from home, again, you're going to have to think about things like travel. However, as an undergraduate, you are entitled or eligible for loans and bursaries, whether these come through student finance or through the university directly. So one big question that I do get asked a lot is, what do employers think? Employers think that both methods of study are highly regarded for individual reasons. So university is respected for the depth of knowledge and transferable skills that you learn from studying at university, whereas apprenticeships are valued for their practical nature and real-life work experience. I'd like to thank you for listening to this presentation, and I'd also like to remind you that as part of our evaluations, we may be collecting some of your data, either directly from you, from your college, or from evaluation forms during the event. And this is simply to track, for example, how many Make Happen sessions you actually attended altogether. To find out more information about how we process this data, please visit the privacy statement on our website. Some of the next steps that you can take include heading over to the Amazing Apprenticeships website for higher degree apprenticeship information, as well as vacancy listings. You can look at Discover Uni, UCAS, and the Uni Guide for university support and advice. You can also speak to your in-college careers team for advice and support as well. I'd like to thank you again for taking your time to listen to this presentation, and to stay updated with Make Happen, please visit our website or follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.